Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Hambone Fishing. Today I'm on Lake Norman. We are doing the Queen City Kayak Bass Fishing Team Tournament Harvest event, which is going to be pretty cool. It's a numbers tournament, so size does not matter, and we're just going for quantity of fish. We have an overabundance of very small spotted bass in Lake Norman, and they're kind of out competing everybody else or all the other fish, and so we're trying to cull some of those out. This is not a bro science thing. We have had local North Carolina wildlife biologists tell us that this is a good idea. So I'm going to take their word for it. So don't come at me in the comments saying, oh, this, that, and the other. So we contacted science on this one. Anyway, the fish that we catch will be donated to the local Raptor Center. And so all these fish are going to go to good use. As many small spotted bass as you can. If you catch a spotted bass over 17 inches, you catch photo release, pop that guy back in the water to live another day and keep moving on. If you catch any largemouth of any size, same deal. Catch, photo, release, send them on back, keep rolling with your day, and those will all count as one fish. So the team that has the most fish at the end of the day wins. And we're paying out 3 spots. So we're gonna get after it today. The weather has been great. There's no wind right now. It's been really cold at night, so hopefully that drives the water temperature down. Maybe we'll find some schooling fish somewhere and kind of get this thing rolling. So stick around. All right, guys, I am at my starting spot. It is about 6:40 and can start fishing at 7. So we're playing that waiting game again, like we did in the TOC. Gonna try and find some topwater stuff. Look here. I'm definitely gonna find some fish here today. I think the numbers are gonna be pretty gaudy for how many you need to have to win today. I mean, there's a school of fish underneath me right now that I really wish I could cast on, because they're this is the worst part about it. We're gonna try and get after it today. The water is about 60, it'll probably be about 67 degrees once the transducer gets all the way warmed up. Look at that. Look at how calm it is. This is Lake Norman. This doesn't happen here. My plan was to start with a buzzbait, but if I'm seeing this many fish around, I might just pick up that A-rig and chuck that thing around and see if I can find 2 or 3 at a time. So there's only 2 other kayaks that launched from the same place that I did, 2 really cool guys, and so hopefully I know there's at least one tournament here. I think it's like a college bass fishing or high school bass fishing tournament going on. There's probably, I mean, I'm sure there's about 100 club tournaments going on. There's always stuff going on Saturdays here. So I am going to impatiently wait for this whole thing to start, and we'll see if we can get on some fish today. One. I might have to measure him. Oh, there's no way. On the board. On the board, fellas. First cast with the drop shot. Finally. Freaking finally. Nope. God damn. Finally got another fish. Little big spot. That's what we're looking for. Another one. Yeah, there he is. There he is. There we are. There we found him. Started swimming off with it. Now we're on him. Those are the ones we're looking for. Little dinky boys. Whoa. That's what we're looking for. Get rid of these guys. Oh, there we go. Taking any chances here. Not with money on the line. Oh, no way. Oh, I wonder if it's a stump or something. Dang it. Got him. Anyway. Whoa. There we go. All right, let me just start by saying this is mostly, what happened here is mostly my partner's fault. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. That's just it. It's what happened. When we were getting ready for this tournament, we were both kind of waiting, texting back and forth, talking about the tournament before lines in. Well, he said, "Hey man, you got your Harbaugh face on?" And as you know, I'm a Michigan football fan, okay? And he's a Penn State fan. And he's like, "Yeah, you got your Harbaugh face on?" And I said, "I hope not. He's blown it in every big game that he has ever been in. He's blown it." So, Tim, this is your fault. this is your fault. So here's what happened. When you don't use a factory stringer or a metal stringer, you put together a stringer with paracord and these clips. And I don't typically keep fish, so I didn't have really any of this stuff with me. I just had a couple of these clips with me because I use the clips when I'm, like clipping a fish, taking a picture of it. Well, I did not tie a very good knot at the very end. There should be another clip here. So what had happened is I had all of my fish on this last clip. Well, throughout the day, the knot gave out and this stuff just started fraying, and I lost 5 fish off of my stringer. So I had 5 fish that I'd already caught, that you saw me catch, gone. I was down to 3 fish. So I went from 8 to 3. And I knew exactly where it happened. I knew the general area. I came into that pocket, caught a couple fish, and still had my first 5. So I get all the way around that pocket, and all of a sudden I go to pick up my stringer and the 5 fish are gone. My first thought is, just kill me. I'm just gonna go play in traffic, I guess. Then I thought, well, the fish are probably pretty close to dead, if not dead, right? I mean, you would think so. And I thought, well, there's 5 of them together. I mean, at some point they got to start floating, right? Well, I spent so much time retracing that area, like looking under docks, like trying to find them, see if there were anything floating under those docks, and any birds that were going nuts, anything like that, and didn't see a thing. So maybe some of those fish weren't dead yet. But anyway, I was just dejected. I was like, my partner had, at the time, he said he had 12 to 15 fish. And I'm thinking, well, I got 8 and we still got a long way to go. So we got a shot at this thing. And then I lose 5 fish. And all of a sudden I'm just like, why am I even here anymore? I may as well just go home. Which, to be fair, the biggest difference between this event and other events is when you're looking at any size fish counts versus your 4 best, it's easier to catch 12 to 14 inch fish. It just is. But when you're looking for that 20 incher, that gets a little more interesting. So what I should have done, and just kind of looking back on it, hindsight being 2020, just put my head down and said, all right, well, I just got to catch fish faster now. I mean, what are you going to do? Well, that's just kind of where my head was at. And, as you'll see here in a second, I rebounded pretty quickly, just with the fish. My bite was heating up, things were going well. So, that's just kind of what happened midday for me. So, let's get back into the video. Well, this should be number 9, but it's number 4. There's one. guy is not that big. Maybe he is. No. He's not. There's one. That's right there. That's what I want right there. Oh, yes, sir. Nice. Oh, there's one with it. Sweet. They're down there. Came up and got it. This guy came flying up and got it. He's missing an eye. There he is. Alright, got him. Yes. Nope, you stay down. Well, that's it, folks. I think I ended with like 12 or 13. Could have been 18 or 17 or 18. Unbelievable. Can't believe I lost those fish. All right, guys, I am loaded up, heading off the water. Man, ended up with still around 12 or 13 fish. I don't think that's going to be enough to do it. I don't know how many more Tim caught, but headed to the weigh-in now. If I had those other 5, if I'd have had those other 5 with me, then I think we probably would have had a shot at this. But I think 20 a person was going to have to be where you were for this event. It's just too competitive of a field. You know, maybe we'll maybe we'll end up as in 3rd or 2nd or something, but I just don't think we could win it. So. Hey, will you take video evidence for 5 that I missed? I'm just kidding. Just
tell your
kidding. Story. Don't use stringers like this that you hand tie, because they fail. I lost 5 fish.
5 come off a stringer today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is together, right?
Yeah.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, we're not even close to done yet, boys. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I wish we could pause it, interview Chris and Ronnie. 28, 29, 30. We got a new leader. 31. Yeah. 32. These have been dead for a while. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Hambone and always Cash and Sabella.
Wow.
Good job, man. Yeah, you want a 5? Oh, you got pictures too?
I think just one.
Hang on, we got pictures.
We'll get pictures. We'll pull this over and put another one there.
Oh.
There you go. Just go back to the. Get off the
All right, one more. What did I say? 38, right? 38. Yeah, it's a large one. 39.
Yeah.
Hey, pictures? 39.
What'd you catch him on, Tim?
Caught him on the glorious blue fox.
All right. I don't
Silver.
know what that is, but
It's a bait that you can catch everything on.
well, there you
Vine
go.
rig, spinner bait. I learned to use on the Great Lakes.
Okay. All right. Sweet. So we had 38 fish, and then we would have had over 40 if I wasn't a dumbass. But that's just how it goes sometimes, I guess. But strong showing. We'll see where we end up. So apparently I suck as a camera guy. You guys just saw the tally for our fish being counted, and it turns out that I was just holding my camera in front of my stupid face for fun because I didn't hit the record button. So I missed Jim talking from the Raptor Center, and I missed the final standings. I just want to talk a little bit about the Carolina Raptor Center and what they have going on there. It is a rehabilitation center for big birds. Like they've got some bald eagles in there. I'm not, like some owls and stuff like that. So you check those guys out online. We ended up donating over 260 fish to the Carolina Raptor Center, which Jim said will feed all those birds for like 3 to 6 months, which is awesome. I mean, because they have to buy all of the food that they feed those birds otherwise. So really cool to donate all those fish, and I think it kind of helps twofold with calling out some of the 12 to 14 inch fish and then feeding those birds and helping get those guys back to health. And the cool thing is that those birds would naturally feed on these fish as forage, so it's really a better situation for them to be eating the fish than it is for them to be eating like the purchased rats or whatever else they can find to feed these birds. So check those guys out, and they do accept donations all the time. There's always somebody at the Raptor Center. Just make sure you call and kind of arrange that donation with them so that they're ready for you and they can just walk you into the freezer and drop your fish off. So any white perch or spotted bass in North Carolina that you want to donate, that you're not going to keep and eat, I think it would do wonders for us. Keep in mind that we're trying to keep 17 plus inch fish in the water to be released. I mean, I can't stop you from taking them home to eat, but if you are planning on donating, try to donate the fish between anything under 17 inches would be preferred. Those are the class of fish that we want to keep in Lake Norman. And it really helps to weed out the smaller fish so that they have a little bit more to forage to feed on. So just getting that out there. And then into the standings. I missed all the drama, but we got the W. First place. QC KBF team event winners. Obviously a major portion of that W goes to Tim, my partner, who crushed them. I think he had like 26 or 27 fish, which is insane. And obviously with my blunder, that became even more of an issue. But we won by 1 fish. So every fish counted. And, you know, if we wouldn't have won by like, if we would have lost by 4 or less fish, I'm not sure what I'd have done. I guess playing traffic again. I don't know. But anyway, that's how it ended up. Super happy with the day. It went well otherwise, other than the losing the 5 fish. But I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned on the channel. If you are new, please consider subscribing. That would help me out so much. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and share it with a friend. Lake Norman is only going to get a little bit better from here on out. The bite changes a little bit, but Lake Norman is definitely a winter fishery, and it's about to get real good. The big ones should be moving, and you know, the bite should speed up a little bit. So get out there and fish, guys. This is Graham with Hambone Fishing. Until next time, take it easy.